This is the Westboro Baptist Church, or at least a few of their representatives. Maybe a few of you have heard of the infamous church. If not, I'm sure that this is a very glowing introduction. Founded by Fred Phelps, family patriarch and self-appointed five-star Calvinist in 1955 Kansas, the church was built on a very strict branch of Protestant beliefs called Calvinism, which Mr. Phelps radicalized within his church and his family. The church is mostly made up of Fred Phelps' children, their spouses, his grand and great-grandchildren, boasting about 70 members today. They have been under public scrutiny since the doors first opened, even being the topic of a few documentaries, as seen here. A great topic of discussion among the Westboro Baptist Church and their opposition is whether or not they have the right to protest and picket at the funerals of soldiers due to their manner of picketing. Almost 44 states have passed funeral protest laws, most in direct response to the Westboro Baptist Church. Most of the funeral protest laws prohibit protesting an hour before or after a funeral has taken place. The protesters must also remain a distance of 300 feet away from where the funeral is taking place. These laws were enacted much to the chagrin of the Westboro Baptist Church. The United States Congress even passed the Respect for America's Fallen Heroes Act and the Respect for the Funerals of America's Fallen Heroes Act, which President George W. Bush signed in May and December of 2006, respectively. With the ruthless and aggressive manner in which the Westboro Baptist Church protested, coupled with the emotions of a family losing a loved one, it was only a matter of time before the church landed itself back into some more legal trouble. In 2006, Albert Schneider, father of fallen Marine Matthew Schneider, sued the Westboro Baptist Church for intentionally inflicting emotional distress by picketing outside the church where his son's funeral was being held. While Mr. Schneider initially won the case and was rewarded $11 million in damages, the Westboro Baptist Church, being no strangers to adversity, brought the case to the Supreme Court in 2011, where the verdict was overturned. While I may not agree with the message of hate that the Westboro Baptist Church preaches, I do agree that every American has a right to free speech, and as such, we also have the right to counter-protest the Westboro Baptist Church, as numerous individuals have before. One of the most powerful counter-protests being the Angel Action, where citizens of Laramie, Wyoming, and from all over the country counter-protested the Westboro Baptist Church's homophobic chants and picket signs. Good Samaritans wore white angel wings and stood in silence at the trial of the killers of Matthew Shepard, a man who had been victim of torture and murder related to homophobia. This selfless act inspired the play and movie, The Laramie Project. As citizens, we are all entitled to the rights given to us by the United States Constitution, and no one can infringe upon that. While there are some people and organizations like the Westboro Baptist Church who believe they are doing us a favor with their tough love approach, we know that what they are doing is wrong. More people have defected from the church than joined, and I sincerely believe that it's because Good Samaritans are showing them that there is a better way to get a message out, by walking in love and encouragement and not hate. This is what I choose to do with my freedom of speech, and hope others follow suit.